only 100 bottles of Azul are manufactured in a year. 100 bottles cannot even go around USA. Now, I did some investigation on this claim and I discovered that it's not true. Christmas is that time of year that is usually associated with merriment and happiness. Not only does it celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, it's a cultural holiday that effectively marks the end of the year and is symbolized by gift giving, decoration, for some reason the colors red and green, family, and Santa Claus, as we call him in Nigeria, Father Christmas. And Christmas holds a special meaning for Nigerians, but in our own case, this is where a lot of us travel to our hometowns to visit our tribesmen and reconnect with them over a few bottles. I mean, there's usually a lot of drinking involved. I can't imagine a Christmas in Nigeria without alcohol. In fact, I recently discovered a study that said that alcoholic beverages in Nigeria is a 2 trillion naira industry, and the end of year celebration forms a very big amount of that. In another study that sampled adults in the southeast of Nigeria, it said that over 75% of males over the age of 18 take alcohol. So it's safe to say that drinking is a cultural phenomenon in Nigeria. It forms a very big part of the life of the average Nigerian. But the big problem with this is that, as it was discovered, a lot of these drinks that are in circulation now are fake drinks.
You can see behind me everywhere, the whole of this section of the market, every shop you see here is a factory. Every single shop you see is a factory. And then everybody is manufacturing products. Number one, there are 2 sets of illegality going on here. Some set of people are manufacturing products of other people in large quantity. So much so that the other people might not even know the difference between their product and the one that is manufactured here. Manufacturing under a very bad environment, poor GMP, using banned chemicals, colorings, with the raw materials we saw the other time. All they do is just get a rubber, a mixer. So then use just this normal sieve to just sieve and put into bottles for people to drink. But my fear is that this is Utah period. A lot of people have bought drinks in the house. You don't even know where the source of the drinks you have bought.
The NAFDAC director brings up a good point. Since these fake drink making factories were discovered so late as 11th of December, it means that a lot of these drinks are already in circulation. Like, a lot of people have bought some of these alcoholic drinks and they're in their homes right now, and they have no idea that some of them are fake. Now, the story of how these fake drink factories were discovered is very interesting. It all started with a tweet on the 11th of December from Nigerian music artist Benson, formerly known as Buju. In this cryptic tweet, he said, "Respect my health, respect my money, give me what I pay for. If you don't have it, don't bring a fake one. The next club or lounge that does this to me, I promise I will take that microphone from the hype man and let you know." So following this tweet, a lot of Nigerians coded that he was talking about some Nigerian clubs that will serve fake alcoholic drinks to their customers. And eventually the conversation shifted to one of the most popular and most expensive drinks that is usually served in the club, which is Azul. A tweet then went viral from a Twitter user who goes by the name of Dr. OB Keeng, who claimed that only 100 bottles of Azul are manufactured in a year. In the tweet, he showed a snippet of a factory in Mexico where Azul bottles are carefully handcrafted, and he goes on to say only 100 bottles are produced every year and it takes 8 months to age. 100 bottles cannot even go around USA. Now, I did some investigation on this claim and I discovered that it's not true. But before I explain why, I'll just give a very short description of what Azul is. That's for our audience that doesn't usually frequent Nigerian clubs. Clase Azul is an expensive and popular brand of Mexican tequila. This tequila is known for its very beautifully designed and handcrafted bottles. Some of them even have bells attached to the cover that you can use to announce the arrival of the drink. Azul is one of the most expensive drinks on the market. In fact, there is a special edition of Azul that is the third most expensive tequila in the world. And because of the perceived class that comes with this drink, in a lot of Nigerian clubs, it's seen as the pinnacle of drinks that you can buy there. And whenever it's bought by somebody in the club, it's usually presented to them with a lot of fanfare and the Tolumi soundtrack. But that's enough about Azul. This video is not sponsored by Azul. The claim that only 100 bottles of Azul are produced in a year can easily be debunked. I mean, even in the video that he himself posted, he says that they produce about 6,000 bottles, and that's just for one factory.
Did you guys know that every single one of these beautiful bottles of tequila from Clase Azul is handmade and hand painted? I got an exclusive tour of one of these factories in Mexico, and I'll tell you right now, they don't let cameras in there, they don't have video, but thanks to some friends I have down in Guadalajara, they hooked it up. It's an impressive facility. They're pumping out, 5,000 or 6,000 bottles a day, and every single one is quality controlled. They inspect every single piece. If something is wrong, if it's got a small blemish, they either toss it or they repair it, and then they put it back in the kiln. But it's an absolutely impressive factory. Every time I buy one of these bottles now, I'm just going to appreciate it.
Clase Azul themselves do not disclose the amounts that they produce, but this drink is widely available for about $150, which in Nigeria will probably translate to north of 150,000 naira. Thank you, Tinubu. I got some of this information from a YouTuber called Ben Osha, who goes into detail about the Azul brand, what it tastes like and all that. So despite the misinformation or disinformation in this tweet, it made everybody aware that a lot of fake drinks were being produced in Nigerian market. And this led to the even bigger discovery that even food items are being faked in this country. And even beyond food, some other condiments that are being sold in the market are being faked. There's a variation of 4 cousins called by brothers, another one rich cousins, another one big brothers, nice cousins. Snickers bars are being faked, like to snipers. Have you ever tried a cold can of Heineken? Not Heineken, Heineken. I mean, they discovered that even toothpaste is being faked. Wines are being faked. Even Oraimo USB cords are being faked. This realization is a very scary one for me personally, because what it shows is that at any moment, you are close to using your own hands to purchase and consume your own death. Every Nigerian should be aware that these things are in the market and you have to be careful with whatever you consume. This is a huge indictment on the standards organizations in Nigeria. Personally, this period, I just decided that, look, I'm not going to take any alcoholic drinks, any soft drinks, that I'm just going to stick to water. But then they even discovered that even water is being faked. Like water brands are being cloned in this country. It's just very unfortunate, the situation that we found ourselves. Like, imagine having to deal with this with a lot of the other issues that we're facing in Nigeria at the moment. I mean, prices of things are skyrocketing. Even the Christmas celebration doesn't really feel like Christmas this year because, the spending has reduced and a lot of people are constricted. And one realization I had from this is that despite the fact that a lot of the people producing these things should be in jail, like they are committing a heinous crime, a lot of these people in a sane society would have been the producers in the country. You can't deny that it takes some skill to be able to effectively clone these products and even deceive people into thinking that they are the original product. I mean, imagine the work that goes into researching, getting the ingredients of these trademark products, like getting them to taste like the original product. And the conditions that these drinks are being made in, like they are basically shanties, like they are kiosks, and people are mixing these drinks and selling them and ripping people off. Given the opportunity, given a better environment, a lot of these people will be able to produce their own drinks with better standards. I mean, it's so sad the orientation that a lot of Nigerians have. But ultimately, your takeaway from this video as a Nigerian especially should be, please be careful of whatever you are taking this period. Don't just drink anything, don't just eat anything. Verify what you are taking, because your kidney and your liver is at stake. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I wish you all a very joyous Christmas celebration and New Year celebration. Feel free to write me at obkeeng2@gmail.com. You can tell me your thoughts. You can bring attention to things that you think I should be talking about. Thanks so much for watching. My name is OB Keeng, and I'll see you guys in the next one.